Oh, yeah, let's do obligatory since, you know what I'm saying, I guess it needs due process or whatever. But if you're at the light and someone pulls up behind you and, you know, they have the same, similar description profile as whatever, right? You don't even notice them, right? But they open their door, flinch to open their door to hop out, act like they're gonna hop out on you, maybe because whatever, you know, they don't like you, right? You have negative publicity or something, or they don't like you as a person, right? Or people are always like getting on you and they don't agree with you or something like that, or you're wearing a watch that you know they're like, you know, or whatever it is. You're not wearing the color shirt they like or something like that, right? So you know, they had a guest earlier on this show, and they were talking about the gyms won't open up or something like that. It seems to me that always when since I opened the gym, since I you know, in San Francisco, a second part of my life, I guess you could say, but when I started going to the gym, it seems like there's always some type of victimization that follows in going to the gym. Like they have a gym people following you or something like that, like a gym teamwork following you. Now, I have no interest in joining a gym again or anything like that. But if they remain closed and they send people to sit up here and say, "Oh, we'll intimidate this guy because we want our gyms to open or whatever," you know, that person right there with his own personal motive of saying, "Oh, I don't like this guy, so I'm going to do it anyway," you know, should get some type of karma to that person, whether it be on Jumbotron or like, "Oh, I got caught," or something like that, or have its own surveillance spy on him. You know, to make it seem like where I'm sitting up here trying to pick up my goods or whatnot, and you got to flare my nostrils up and be like, I got to come in there bipolar, coming to the set bipolar or whatnot. You know, UPS clowning around and stuff like that, and you know, overlook that because they deliver our packages. But you know, I mean, just going there with a foul mood, just off top because the gyms want to open up because people can't get their stomach down for a day. You know, because the buff look, you know what I mean, the whole, you know, to keep your body strong, mind strong, whatever, you know what I'm saying, taking too many whiffs or whatever, you know. Um, it just throws me off, you know what I'm saying? I already have arthritis as it is, you know. I need adamantium fucking bone legs, damn near. I have no interest in putting on pants anymore. I'd rather wear shorts all day, but pants have pockets and stuff. And if it wasn't for such and such something to flow my plans, you know, I would have kept on. I would, you know, there's a bunch of reasons why I put on my pants. Okay, and it's not. So if you're not that dumb and you can sit for that, let's sit up here and be like, "Oh, I'm gonna pop out the car," and then you have with your big bug eyes, your big crack bug eyes, look at me like checking, like, "I'm like, look, dude, I don't know what you're trying to prove. I don't know, you know, half of me doesn't like you, half of me thinks you're kind of weird, and stuff like that." And you know, it's one, and this is another reason that you didn't know what the demographic was when you moved out here, and when you're driving around, you're kind of like, man, once I hit one out there, I don't know, you know what I mean? And that's too bad that it was a force out. It was a force out of work and it was a force out of residence, you know, in that situation. But thank you, we appreciate it. And there's no point in acting like I'm going to go back or anything like that because it's obviously changed and stuff like that. And that turmoil you shit you see on TV about the inner cities or the big cities and stuff, probably is not. Probably rich as hell, you know. And so, you know, so whether it be like, you know, the statistics, I was going to say the statistics show that, oh, you're surrounded by citizens for every non-Caucasian person, there's 5 Caucasian people, right? They outnumber you a ratio of 5 to 1, 500%. Okay, something to that effect, right? You know, so you just don't see them. It's just when you're just in the poor area, you know what I mean? That's why you're surrounded by that. You know, non-Caucasians are usually in the poor areas, right? So you know, so my whole thing is like, you know, it was sitting up here, and I don't feel like I gotta feel like we are in false prison. I don't feel like I gotta have existential thought of like what I'm gonna be about in the future and stuff like that. I mean, I go to sleep at night, and I'm like, I don't know what my life has turned out to be. You know what I mean? I don't know. Essentially, I don't know what my life is going to turn out to be. my frame of mind is. You know what I mean? But to sit up here and take this shit when I'm actually just, put some gas in the car or something like that, just have a hand with them, listen to some jazz or whatever, let my music, some sure music. I gotta listen to this, I gotta deal with this fucking delinquent ass, belligerent ass people all the fucking time on a 24-hour basis.